This map proves that Australia does fit perfectly over the USA, or is it just a bad map projection? I don't care. This map is taken straight out of a fish school textbook and shows you what fish fries learn in geography class, unless they're American fish of course. This map explains California in 3 colours, and we can add that the green band are also worrying about rising sea levels of course. This map shows the supreme power of Microsoft Paint and how jobs can be created out of mass destruction. This one here is Alaskans are fed up with the lower 48 states always shoving Alaska in a box in the corner, so the Alaskans have made their own map and have made Alaska the main stage. Why do airlines always show useless and pointless towns and landmarks on their in-flight tracking map? If you're Australian, you'll know that all of these 5 places are so insignificant they don't warrant a place on a map. This map shows you what happens when you let Canadians map. Nothing else, just that. It's good to see New Zealand not on a map, and I can fully agree that bombs go here, and my car insurance company's customer service centre is definitely located here, but I have to put my foot down at America being called number 1. It's 8th at best.
What?
Use this map however you want. I personally use it so I can find my closest mosque, and I would love to meet the 140 Muslims living in Nunavut. Not a map, but I just wanted to share some hate onto Adobe. In Australia, we are used to shark attacks as a rite of passage. But what's this? In the middle of America, you can be attacked by a shark? How? Oh, I see now. Forest sharks. Makes sense. It took me a while to realize what this map was all about. Then I gulped my way over to Google. So, here are 4 countries with guns on their flags, and they do this to instill fear into their neighbouring enemies not to mess with them. Either that or it's a determination to protect their own country. If you've ever wondered how many Switzerlands can fit into Brazil, it is this many. You can thank me later. And here is a simple but accurate map of America. Yeehaw! Pew 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 pew! I want to know who commissioned this report. Who is the we up here that asked women about their shampoo preferences? It's nice though that the Irish use Dove though. Probably explains Irish people's milky skin. This map shows how Europe, excluding Poland, have metamorphosized from religion into science, while the Middle East, not wanting to be like Europe, have done the opposite. This map proves that Americans are actually educated as they know what state they live in. This map shows you how you can use the alphabet to get from Iceland to Ireland. Cheaper than flying, I think. This map shows you where Michelangelo got the inspiration for his famous painting. He got it from the Namibia and Zimbabwe's weird-ass border. 1507 was a tough year to be alive. There was 24 hours of load shedding, and this map proves it. Here is a map showing all the cities where a band will visit on their world tour. I think 3 cities in Europe is enough, like Tallinn, Oporto and Bradfield, and you've got the whole of Europe covered. I say we prove this map maker wrong by buying all houseboats and moving out to sea. This map was directly taken from a CNN journalist training manual, and I can agree with the map maker. Nobody wants a sad day. Within this demented hexagon are 97% of all human accomplishments. Wait, my bad, it says men. That's even worse. This map needs to be studied. Something doesn't feel accurate about it at all. Average annual sunshine worldwide? Yeah, I see the secret. Don't move to Antarctica. But wow, what is this tiny dot in America with over 4,000 hours of sunshine? So if you're looking to travel, these countries are extremely unsafe where you might get pickpocketed or harassed by beggars. And these countries are just unsafe, but not deadly. And oof, America, you've been called out as unsafe. These countries are kinda safe, just keep your phone in your zip pocket and you'll be alright. And these countries are really safe, but it feels kinda random now that I look back. Like, how is Sweden really that safe? If you're needing your local North Korean embassy anytime soon, don't go to these places, they're closed. And if you're a young, attractive gold digger looking to find your next husband, why not try Maine, where the median age is 45? Or if you're a cougar, why not try Utah? And if you're sick of Duolingo and really want to immerse yourself into the French language for practice, why not try here? Or even here? Sorry, I had no idea which countries these are, I just pointed at anything. And if you're wondering where all the Syrians are now vibing, you can see here. They're getting hair transplants in Turkey and fika invites in Sweden now. So Asia has contributed to half of the world's population in the last 35 years, while Georgia is getting lazy. I don't really like food that much, but here is a fun map of foods I've never heard of. Enjoy. If you're thinking of having a little brat of your own, why not try Massachusetts or Hawaii, where a little brat will set you back $770K? Most Texans move to California, and most Californians move to Texas. It's kind of like a prisoner exchange swap system going on here. Whoa, what is going on in the Midwest and Alaska? Meanwhile, New England, whatever you're doing right, please tell the rest of America about it. So most of South America celebrate Christmas, except I think this is Uruguay, where it's Family Day. Have fun. This is fascinating, the givers and the takers to the EU. It looks like per capita the Netherlands and Sweden are pulling a lot of the financial weight, while I'm truly surprised by Belgium. It's this fact here that stings. In 13 states, a single health insurance provider covers at least half of the market share. And blue state have a virtual monopoly in Alabama with 86%. This is just so wrong. This is why Trump really wants Greenland. Look at all the gold. But forget about that. Look at this town here. Try give that name a try. And it seems when Icelanders are sick of the cold, they move to Canada. But hey, I really want to meet some of the Icelanders living in Brazil. Alright, now time for some rapid fire stats. Look here if you want to find out how long you'll need to be quiet quitting for. It's 67 years in Australia, Netherlands and Italy. And if you're looking for a date, why not try Sweden, where 51% of the population is single? And Nigeria, what's going on? Everybody's got somebody. Or is something getting arranged here that I don't know about? And the most sustainable economy in the world is New Zealand, and I call bullshit on the UK being number 2. And what? Russia with a 0? And why not compare your power prices with your enemies? For me, darn, New Zealand is actually cheaper. And look at this, Solomon Islands has 0.69, it's the highest in the world. And so how big is Greenland? Australia is 3.5 times bigger, the US is 4.5 times bigger, and Africa, because it is a country, remember, is 14 times bigger. If you want to attempt to own a home, why not try Albania, where home ownership is pretty much guaranteed? And if you love renting, why not try Switzerland? And countries that don't use the metric system, there's 3 of them. I think it's time to convert them. And if you love crime, or being a victim of crime, or just love opening your newspaper up to constant crime stories, then move to Myanmar or Congo. But if you want a good quality of life, why not try The Hague, or really anywhere in the Netherlands? And the first American city on the list is Austin, and the first Australian city on the list is Perth, and the first Icelandic city on the list is Reykjavik. And if you're wondering what the Portuguese Empire could have been, this is it. And if you think the Swedish flag is boring, then why not try this one? Thanks to all the map makers that made these.
Okay.